Okay, what's going on with Pokemon leaks? Because suddenly everyone's got a new Mega Form they're leaking for Pokemon Legends ZA that, oh, there's 27, it's Excadrill, this guy's got 2 more Mega Evolutions, we have Starmie and Chandelure, and it's all crazy and everything's on fire, by the way, Mega Dragonite, what is happening here? Well, it's just all the fraud leakers have now poured everything out all at once. So, Ball Guy, that's a fraud. We have Pyoro. He blew it with the last one. All he had to do was say, Pokemon Champions, not leak, oh, it's Showdown in Pokemon Home, and I'm stealing the Synapse code name from Gigaleak. So yeah, Pyro's got nothing. Also completely missed on the last Nintendo Direct because they didn't have any information. Apparently the Light account has something to do with it, and even that information is sketchy because, oh, the old leaker suggests Excadrill. Why can't people say names? Oh, that's because it's Ku, and Ku got exposed as a fraud, and the Gigaleaker even said Ku is full of crap, and Ku missed on everything pretty much forever. Now, what we do know about Pokemon leaks is real leaks get out from, like, game testing or translation from time to time, and every once in a while, one of those crumbs just happens to be real. So, Ku got a hold of a crumb, most likely from, like, a random Chinese forum or something, and then he had nothing. And then he just made shit up, and somehow people fell for it. So people use this source, but they don't use the name of the source for whatever weird reason, and then like, oh, here's the list, or oh, now it's just potential megas. And now the list has magically been confirmed, and there's going to be more added in the future. But if you're actually a leaker, then why are you kind of putting in John's? Final number may exceed 27. We all know that this info does not come from the final build. So, wait a second, the Gigaleaker said that he's not going to be leaking information about Pokemon Legends EA. So did he change his mind? But now, because it's all a grift. And this is why the Pokemon leak community is the worst. That even when we have real leaks, we can't get any real information. And that happened with the Gigaleak with Centro. That they were still putting out like misinformation and kind of wrong about things. Even though a dude hacked into Game Freak and got everything Game Freak has ever done, we still can't actually get information distributed through it. So, is this the list of Mega Pokemon in Legends EA? Maybe. We don't have anything to confirm it yet, or confirm if, like, these people are actually going off of the actual Gigaleak, or maybe the Gigaleaker is trolling, and that would be hilarious, so we don't really know. And Light is the same moron that thought literally Roserade meant we were getting a new Roserade form in Pokemon Legends EA. So whenever these clowns go off the script, whenever they don't have like a real confirmed leak to go off of, they're just wrong the entire time, every time. We also see that with Centro. That Centro is not an insider, doesn't have leaks, just covers other information. Nintendo always had a Nintendo Direct in February for the last 6 years, and this year won't be an exception. Except it was, because we didn't have a Nintendo Direct because Nintendo Switch 2 announcement was coming up, and now we're also waiting on Centro's latest prediction. Looks like a Nintendo Direct happening this week, specifically on March 26th. Looks like a lot of the replies to this tweet will be clowned soon. And by this, they're saying, oh yeah, Nintendo's going to make their announcement, get ready for Nintendo Direct tomorrow. And then that announcement didn't happen. Strange. So far, we've restrained from posting information because we think it's too soon. This just kind of proves like Centro has zero credibility. This is a leak account that's been refusing to leak. They were also cryptic about, oh, something happens at nighttime. If you have the information, you post it. You don't get to play God with the real information and then pretend you have any credibility. And Centro just reposts and steals information from other people, like data mines and stuff. That's how they get all their leaks. But as other people have been breaking the news, it's caused some to doubt us. Yes, there should only be doubt for Centro Pokemon because they are not leakers and they are not credible in any capacity. That they have no information and they're still being cryptic. So here's one that hasn't been mentioned by anyone else yet. Mega Dragonite. And source is them, apparently. So that's... See, it's like now you can't trust it at all. That it's like if they said the Gigaleaker, then that's trustworthy. If Gigaleaker gave them everything, okay, that's actually a credible source. But now, now it's all these grifters that are just like infighting and trying to outdo each other in weird, nonsensical ways. Because other people breaking the news. Oh, Pyro a fraud, Ku a fraud, and Light, who's just an idiot. Great. Ball Guy, who's also a fraud. So, like, it's such a mess with how all of this has played out. And then despite not wanting to leak anything, well, now they're getting their big views. It's their time to Mega Evolve. All fake. And it's just one of the strange things about the Pokemon community, where it is just a community of like 90% idiots and NPCs, where they all just fabricate reality, and then that becomes their truth forever. Centro has said it, therefore it's real, therefore it's credible, even though they have zero credibility and have actually never leaked anything themselves. But the whole community just got on it. And where's Joe Merrick? Joe Merrick's silent about this. He's more upset about Pokemon TCG, which is fair. That's also another weird thing because, oh, Joe Merrick's all buddy-buddied and partnered with the Pokemon company now. So he sold out and can't be trusted for anything, and then he just complains about the Pokemon community. Once again, I wake up and see a crapload of misinformation about how Pokemon works, how Game Freak works, how Pokemon games are developed being spread by people with followings. I'm so tired. The truth will never spread as much as grumpiness. Well, actually, no, the truth is usually grumpy, which is why it doesn't spread. Just fakeness. Actually, yeah, the grumpiness towards Game Freak also spreads. That's more hate. But here's Joe Merrick being grumpy, and his truth isn't spreading, so that's what I mean. Like, that was kind of a weird way of phrasing it. But Joe Merrick brought this on himself and the community by canceling me when I'm literally the only other influencer that cares about truth and honesty in the Pokemon community. But now he won't speak out about things or deal with leaks because Pokemon Company is paying him off. Cool. But with how much attention this has gotten over the last couple of days, him not covering it is suspicious. Because if Joe Merrick wants to preserve his credibility and this is real and he knows it's real, he can't say it's fake, just ignore the leaker accounts. But now, because he's working with the Pokemon Company, he can't acknowledge the Gigaleak, or he can't really, like, have independence in covering this. That's like the whole thing about Joe Merrick having his own account. That's supposed to be, this is where he goes, like, off the script from Cerebi direct news reporting, and he has not used his influence at all to do anything good for the Pokemon community. And because of this, it's become a grift extravaganza where there's zero credibility. Everyone's just like stealing information from each other without credit, and we don't know where any real information is happening, even if it is a leak, because legitimate leaks do happen in the Pokemon community. So now it's just trying to farm all of that stuff. We told you what to expect back in December. Our current expectation. So this was back when the Gigaleaker wasn't leaking anything about Legends ZA, because that's what they said. They're not going to be giving out too much about the upcoming Pokemon projects. It'll only feature Megas, and there's not going to be like new species or anything like that. So they told us, but because they're frauds and they didn't have any information, they couldn't actually confirm or say anything for certain. Even though then they are completely wrong about Nintendo Direct in February and apparently March Nintendo Direct. Guess we gotta wait 12 hours to find out. Also, years ago, they were like, Nintendo Switch 2 announcement tomorrow, and then that never happened. So yeah, Centro just completely wrong and not credible. Not coming back on Greninja. So see, like, Centro leaks. Tell me if you know, is this Pokemon coming back? No. But then that can't be misinterpreted as, oh, they don't know something about the fake information in the upcoming Pokemon game. And then they have their thread, and that's where it's at right now. So is this going to be the list of Mega Pokemon in Pokemon Legends ZA? Potentially. Game Freak's entire history and upcoming projects got hacked. The weird thing is the leaker said they weren't going to spoil it, but maybe Centro bought them out, because when you're getting millions of impressions and then you're just spam tweeting dozens of schizo posts a day, they have the money to buy God at this point. Even with X's low CPM, when you're getting hundreds of millions of impressions, that's going to turn into quite a lot of money. So this could be it, but does it mean that Centro has any credibility? Absolutely not. Does it mean anyone involved in this has credibility? Absolutely not. I guess that means maybe because of, like, the Gigaleaker situation, they want to remain anonymous. But if it's not coming from them, then there's no reason to trust it at all, because everyone else has missed and been wrong the entire time. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now with Pokemon leaks. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.